Well, welcome everyone to the December, I can't believe December Chamber Chat.
The
What
last
happened?
one of 2013.
Oh my goodness, weren't we just saying like January and February? It flew. Well,
This year did fly by.
did you have a happy Thanksgiving?
We did? How was yours?
Well, you know, I am so grateful to be over the stomach flu is all I gotta say. Yeah.
Oh, no.
Oh, I know, but I'm fine now.
You know, actually, that's probably good for your waistline.
Yeah.
It's probably a
that is.
blessing.
I
It's a
decided
blessing.
that is not the way I want to lose weight. I always say it. I'm just one stomach flu away from being the perfect weight, you know.
Right.
And so, no, I changed my mind on that one.
Dreaming.
I actually needed like 3 stomach flus, I found out. Yeah. But anyway, I don't want to do that anymore. But anyway, didn't we have a great prayer breakfast?
Yes. Oh my gosh, it was fabulous. Thank you to everyone who came. My leadership class.
They didn't spill a thing, did
We
they?
have not gotten one dry cleaning bill.
I tell
Yay.
you. And not to mention, your class led every prayer
Did they do a good
for the whole
job?
morning.
Yeah,
they did a great job.
And Eli Gill, I have to do a shout out for.
Oh my goodness,
this
I've got to go tell his mom and daddy.
This fine high school senior asked me in preparation, back and forth, do you want me to pick the scripture? Do you want to pick the scripture? And he says, can I say a little something about the scripture that I read? And I say, never done that before to myself, but I think I like that idea. And he blew it out of the water.
Everybody broke out in applause.
I know.
It was incredible.
Best class ever.
Yeah, best class ever. All because of Eli. But, you know, we appreciate County Executive Mike Foster for letting us use the county complex. It is such a fabulous place to have events.
And
isn't it?
Jason Evans for the delicious food.
Oh, my goodness.
And Tamomi McDowell. Beautiful music.
Beautiful music. And Desiree.
I had not heard Desiree sing before, and
Wonderful
the
job.
sweetest, most beautiful voice you can imagine.
Oh, and the song she picked.
Yeah.
Oh, my goodness.
Really great.
And then, State Representative Mark Pody did a great job speaking. And then State Representative Terry Lynn Weaver was there. And, oh, my goodness, she did like 5 jobs for me that morning. She was great.
She kept popping up saying, hey, I'll do one more thing. She's a worker.
Well, and our Boy Scout troop number 347 and the leaders came out. We appreciate them.
Yeah, they did a good job.
Of course they did. And then Chamber Board of Directors, they're out there selling those tickets and supporting the Chamber. We appreciate that. And of course, my assistant, I appreciate her for just putting up with me.
I
mean,
know,
honestly,
Luann.
How many people could do that? Really?
She holds it all together, I'll tell you.
She deserves a medal. But anyway, before we get to all our special guests this morning, one thing I'm really, really thankful for. New members.
New members.
Yes. And we had a gentleman show up. And he was going to join for his landscape lighting business.
Yep.
And I found out through talking to him that he had 2 businesses. So before he left, we got him to, he emptied his pockets. He joined both. So anyway.
It's for a good cause.
It's for a good cause. Well, anyway, the first is Landscape Lighting of Tennessee, specializing in the installation and repair of all low-voltage landscape lighting systems. Now, if you have an older lighting system, Landscape Lighting of Tennessee can reduce your electrical uses by, believe it or not, 80%.
That's almost worth it.
That's something to think about. For more information, call 615-788-4966. And then he's got this other business, Tennessee Dog Guard Incorporated. Those underground dog fences that you can't really see.
Right, invisible fencing or whatever they call it.
Encourages your pet to stay within boundaries.
They wear a little collar.
We need one of those probably for ourselves.
I think my husband has actually threatened me with one of those.
Dwayne needs one for when we're
For
in there.
us, yeah.
And when we go a little overboard, he just
Straight up.
But anyway, Tennessee Dog Guard.
Chest pie.
Oh, Tom's wishing we had one of those right now for DTC TV. Yeah. Well, anyway, specializing in installing dog guard products and repairing all underground fence products of any kind. So even if you've already got one and it's not working properly,
Now you know who to call.
Call him.
Yep.
He'll fix you up. But he's got a website, TennesseeDogGuardInc.com. Or you can call him at, of course, the 615-788-4966.
And if you didn't get that, you can just call the chamber and we'll get you the information.
Since I talk so slow, I'm sure everybody got that. Yeah. But anyway, and we gave out 2 milestones.
Oh, and the first one that you have listed, one of my most favorite places on earth, New Frontiers. If you have not heard about New Frontiers, you are really missing one of the gems of DeKalb County. New Frontiers celebrated 25 years, which I cannot believe.
We couldn't believe it.
Yeah.
Larry and Lori Nellis are incredible. They're the founders. And, you know, every time we take the Leadership DeKalb class down there, a lot of people say, we didn't even know this was here, which is surprising to me always.
Right.
But.
So New Frontiers, definitely spiritually driven founders. They do all sorts of different types of camps, not just for church, but they do corporate. They do all sorts of different types of retreats. And they teach people to live intentionally, which means think about everything that you do and try and draw a lesson from all of the different games that they play. And they also do many other fabulous things. They have a boys' home. They have a horse stable where they have been very...
Equine therapy.
Yeah. Gracious is great for the horses, great for the boys. And they always are open to different groups, large or small. Whatever type of activity you can even sleep in a cave.
Oh, I bet you would like to do that. I would not want to do that.
That's one thing that I have not done at New Frontiers.
Well, we'll have to send you on that. Yeah.
Well, you know,
they're always so sweet when we go down there, and I think that milestone's going to come out in next week's newspaper, so be watching for that.
Yep.
But if you need more information, or I thought, you know, if you'd like to volunteer, give them a call at 536-5623, or you can see their website at newfrontiers.org.
Great. And B&G Supply.
45
years.
Oh, they were so sweet.
They do not look that old in there.
No, they don't. And it's a family-owned and operated business.
Shop local. Oh, my gosh.
Yep. Well, it's located at 632 West Broad Street in Smithville, and it offers everything from nuts and bolts to major appliances. And, you know, when we went, now Kathy Hendrickson's here this morning. She's a chamber board member, and we were all there, and we were about to take the picture, and we saw this gigantic bathtub that was beautiful. And we decided, well, why don't we get in there to have our picture made? But then we got to thinking it might not come across too good in the picture. So we rethought that.
I'm glad you did.
Yeah.
But you didn't rethink telling the story.
Oh, yeah. I need to go to New Frontiers. I need to think intentionally. I know.
She needs a treat.
Yeah. But we had a big time. But it was beautiful. I mean, they have all kinds of neat things in there. And the owners are Faye, Doug, and Larry Birch, and Linda Birch Robinson.
And there is nothing better than to walk in with a part or wanting a part, and the experts that they are, being able to figure out what it is that you need and being able to get it for you. And I think that it's a little... Do you remember Mary Poppins had a big bag and she kept pulling all of these things out? Their building does not look that big from the outside, but I have never been there where they didn't have the thing that I needed. I mean, I think it's like some mystery kind of closet back there where they just walk back and get my part.
Well, they're awesome. They'll take care of you. I tell you, I told them my husband's always going, well, I got to run to B&G. So I'm going to start calling him saying, is he really there? He sure goes to B&G a lot.
I don't know that you really want to do that. Do you want to know? But we do appreciate them being in our community and part of our corporate family for 45 years. What a great celebration.
Oh, my goodness.
Congratulations to them.
You know, we love to give out milestone awards, so make sure you call me if you've got something, especially if it ends in a 0 or a 5, like a 10, a 15, 20, 25, or like B&G 45.
That's right.
So, and we've got a bunch coming up in 2014. WJLE will be 50.
50.
Fluties.
Now, Dwayne looks 50. Every bit as old as that. No,
he's Dwayne's a baby. Dwayne's still a baby.
He wasn't here when it first started.
He was
a child.
He started.
I think he's going to come out here.
Yeah, he's in trouble. Oh, I'm his favorite now. And then Flutie next year.
Like you weren't always.
Well, you know, I like to be humble. But Flutie's is also going to be 50 next year. And Flutie's not even 50.
Yeah.
Is he?
I don't think so.
Oh, he's like Dick Clark.
He's
never
Dick
ages.
Clark. Never ages.
Well, anyway. But, you know, let's start talking about some Christmas things coming up.
It is December.
Well,
Tis the season.
Tis the season. Christmas open house at Caney Fork Electric Cooperative is coming up on December the 5th.
Tomorrow is a big day.
Oh, that's tomorrow, yeah.
That's tomorrow.
From 3 to 6 p.m.
Okay, so just get your comfortable shoes on, leave the house around 3 o'clock, and we will give you the list of places that you need to be, because tomorrow is going to be a fabulous day.
Yes. So please, everybody, pray that the Lord holds the rain back till at least 7:30 or 8 o'clock tomorrow night. That would be awesome.
So Caney Forks Open House, they do this every year. They have their annual cookbook.
They give them away for free.
Oh.
And there'll be samples there. You can try all these different food things.
But we appreciate Caney Fork is always such a great corporate citizen and does such a great service in our community. And this is just their chance to give back to the community and to say Merry Christmas.
Oh my goodness, and they really do that. Let me tell you. So stop by, and then as soon as you leave there, come over to Christmas on the Square. That's also Thursday, December the 5th, from 5 to 8 p.m. in downtown Smithville. The community chorus, along with Snowbird, he's going to be there to, shake it up a little. That's going to be at 5 p.m.
He can sing too. Right?
He can sing.
He can.
And he also has tail feathers.
I have actually backed Snowbird up before.
You have backed. He has backed up Snowbird. Tim Caldwell here.
Famous now.
Tim of the TCB. That's his band name.
Yeah.
I thought that was taking care of business, since Tom sings with him. But it's Tim Caldwell Band. Isn't that awesome? That's just
great.
a piece of trivia in case it comes up sometime to people. You'll say, I heard that on the Chamber Chat.
There you go.
But
No,
anyway, you
they
have
will
backed
deny
up
it.
Snowbird.
And
They
I know
will-
what he looks like inside the suit.
Oh, really?
I do too.
It's really Snowbird, I thought. Is the person in there?
It's really Snowbird in there. It's a little Snowbird.
It's a little snowbird inside the big
I
snowbird.
don't want to know anything different.
But he'll be there tomorrow on the Square. Snowbird will.
Yes, he will. And then, okay, now here's the thing. Here's the plan B. If it's raining on the west side of the Square outside, we're going to go to the
We're going to go to the east side.
We're going to go to the
Hope it's
east
not
side.
raining.
Check that out. It's raining on that
not
side.
raining on the
And
other
if it's
side.
not raining on the east side,
We're going to
then
go
where
in the
do we go?
basement.
Oh,
We're going in the
okay.
basement of the courthouse.
Yeah.
I think I got permission for that. I
Well,
can't
the
remember.
courthouse is doing their open house, right?
Yes.
So-
they're cooking up a
So
storm.
there's just a few things that are outside, and then the vast majority of the fun things are
It's
inside.
inside,
So, rain or shine, we'll make it work.
Oh yeah. We have to.
Susan will light the tree while it's raining.
And we are really used to rain.
And snow. And any
We
horrible
have
weather you
the
can imagine.
luck of I don't know what that we plan an outdoor event. It's gonna rain.
The
there you
last
go.
year, to give us credit, last year was perfect weather and it
Yeah.
spoiled me.
Yeah,
And I spoil real easy. So and now this year I'm just sulking.
yeah, we're.
But
sulking.
anyway, hopefully it's going to work out. But the Boy Scouts will be there, right?
Yeah, we'll be there.
347. Oh, that's the troop number.
Troop number.
And if we don't get to do it outside and have a flag raising ceremony, we'll have a flag holding ceremony.
Yeah, we'll make do.
Yeah, we'll
Yep.
make it work.
All right.
And then tree lighting, that's up in the air right now. We're going to see. All right. And then, this is the fun part. The city of Smithville is sponsoring a photo booth. It's going to be on the inside of the courthouse on the east side.
Yep.
And you get to come in and you put on the big glasses and
It is not photo
hats.
with Santa.
No, it's not photo.
It's a fun photo.
Yeah.
Very different.
like best
So,
friends,
yeah.
husband, wife,
Yeah.
by yourself,
Yeah,
anything.
you get whatever you want out of the box, and then you take a
gussied
fun
up.
photo.
You get
Yep.
gussied up.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then this little thing comes out with like 3 or 4 pictures on it, and they give it to you for free.
Yeah,
It's awesome. Yeah. And anyway, I did talk to little critters.
Yes.
That's inflatables, and they said since it's 70% chance of rain,
Yeah.
they better not come.
Right.
So I said, all right. And then, but Justin Potter never says never on their events.
Yes.
Kathy Hendrickson's here. Kathy, no matter rain or shine,
We're there.
you are there for tomorrow night.
Well, tomorrow night we appreciate Suzanne letting us participate in this. Snowbird will be at the library at 6 o'clock to read a story. I think the adults love him just as much as the kids do.
Yes,
they come
they
to have
do.
their picture made with
Uh-huh.
him. And then after that, we'll have a special visit from Santa afterwards. So people bring their cameras so that they're able to take their own pictures. And we have always a good turnout for that. We have over about between 100 and 200 people in there.
I'm always so
So-
surprised. I walk in and it's like, oh, wow.
Here's where everybody is.
Wall to wall
The
people.
bus drops off generally.
Yeah.
But so we'll be there from 6 until they're finished with Santa.
Yeah, well, it's always a lot of
that's
fun. So
where
bring your
Santa will
children,
be.
bring your grandchildren, and bring your camera.
Yes. Bring
Yeah.
your camera.
And you did say that adults love Snowbird more than children, but you know who loves Snowbird most? Teachers.
Yes.
Because Snowbird brings the good news for everyone when the weather's bad.
That's right.
School is out.
He
Yay!
is popular. Well, talk about popular. The DeKalb Community Bank's open house and customer appreciation's coming up. December 6th and 7th at all the branches. They're just going to have it all in Smithville and Alexandria and all over the place.
Yep.
Now, talk about a good experience. Mm-hmm. The Smithville Church of God's Bethlehem experience is coming up.
Oh.
Graydon Kurtz's here.
Yes.
Look at him in his cute yellow hat. His Christmas yellow.
Got here just in time.
Just in time.
Hey, you were right close to me, so
Was
perfect
that
timing.
Perfect
Yep,
timing.
yep.
Hey,
Good morning, Graydon.
Good morning. Good
Tell
morning.
us all
Thank
about
you for
it.
having us.
Oh,
Well,
listen to that radio voice too.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I got a face for radio too. But we appreciate you having us on. This is our third year getting to do the Bethlehem Experience walkthrough. It was our attempt to do something a little bit different for Christmas. Our church in the past have done we've done drive-throughs, trying to tell the entire story in one sitting, and trying to think of something different to do. And so if you've been the last couple of years, we've made some tweaks, hopefully some improvements here and there. And if you've never been, it's just it's a new way of hopefully being able to tell the story from someone who might have looked back on that day, because we look back and I've got my nativity scenes and we show our kids. My kids have a great little toy nativity scene. Everything's clean and everything's great and everything's wonderful and it's pretty. But the reality of that night wasn't so pretty, and that's part of the miracle of Christmas for us as Christians, is that he didn't come to such a pretty little manger. He was really unwanted. And when you kind of walk through our streets, if you come, there's great animals for the kids. Everybody always talks about the big huge camel that looks 20 feet tall from the road out there, but we've got some animals when they come up, and you kind of get to walk through the streets of Bethlehem. And really the point that we hope gets driven home when you get through is it really wasn't a special night for anybody else. It was just business as usual. People are buying and they're selling and they're enjoying their night just like any other night, and they're partying, so much so the inn's full, and there really wasn't any room for him. And when it was all said and done, you make it through, and hopefully you meet a bunch of friendly people, maybe some rude Roman soldiers. We had some reports. Some of the kids, talk about how we've got them picking up people that are trying to pickpocket and things, throwing them in jail and stuff, and trying to have some fun like that. But when you get all the way through it, you go from a really lively setting that's warm, inviting, people having a good time, to the outside where it's kind of bitter cold, and in a place where nobody really cares out back, and that's where the nativity scene's at. And so hopefully it kind of casts a different light on just what God was willing to do to really step into our lives. He wasn't just willing to come, he was really willing to come in such a way that was just really unfitting. We look back and we think things were a certain way, and we tried to imagine what it would have been like, and he really, Mary and Joseph no doubt felt very just unwanted. There was no place for them, and as a kind of a punchline to that, too many times at Christmas, oddly enough, as much as any time of the year, there's just not any room for him. There's just not a place for him, and we hope that something that we do here, or something that's seen, will help us to remember that all the other noise is great and it's fun, and we're not playing down the marketplace. I have a job and things like that, but there always has to be a place for him, and there wasn't that night, and sometimes that's missed. And I hope everybody comes out. It's free of charge. We have some refreshments when it's over. We have singing and things coming in. I know some people have said that's their favorite part, to get to hear some carols and get to hang out, and we just invite everybody to come through as much as they like. And like everybody else with everything else, our fingers are crossed for decent weather.
Right.
Most of it's indoors, but you do have to walk from our sanctuary over there, so we'll have some umbrellas and things. If there's some rain, if there's a lot of rain, we're just going to hope there's not a lot of rain. So. We're hoping a little bit of rain's no problem. If you've ever been here, it's not a problem if there's a little bit. If there's a lot, then we'll do the best that we can. But we're hoping for good things. It's always we're always as blessed as anybody putting it on.
Well, you have a wonderfully talented church and lots of great folks that we know have put their heart and soul into such a beautiful message. So thank you for your church leaving that open for the community to enjoy.
And we appreciate people who are willing to volunteer their time. That does not magically happen, does it?
It does not magically happen.
On that day, and it's all done for you.
Yeah,
the costume somehow just showed up.
The animals are there. Yeah. It's just a miracle.
There's a lot of moving parts, and we've got a lot of people that I would miss a bunch of them if I were to try to list how many people it takes to put it on. But that was one of the things, people that even attend our own church show up for it, and they kind of look around kind of in awe and say, how did that happen? I was like, well, there was a lot of folks that stayed up a lot of late nights and put in a lot of hours to convert what was a gym into really city streets, and it's really amazing how it all comes together and how all of our different teams and groups just kind of, they come in and they do their part, and everybody does their part, and it seems to come together by magic. But those that were involved will tell you, it's not magic, but it really is. It comes together good every year, like everything else. You sit and wonder, like, oh, how do we do this each year? But everybody chips in, and it really is. It's really blessed us.
Well, I feel totally guilty. Someone from church called and wanted to know if I could make some cookies, and I'm like, when am I going to find time to make cookies? And these people are bringing camels and donkeys and sheep in, and
Roman soldiers. Yeah,
and such a time commitment. So anyway, I'm inspired to make those cookies now, Shirley.
I'm glad we could help.
Right.
Well, that's a great message.
Or if nothing else, come out to the Smithville Church of God and enjoy the program.
It's all free, and we'd love to have everybody as many times as they want to come through.
So that's both Friday and Saturday night from 6 to 8:30, and then Sunday evening from 6 to 9. What a beautiful message that you bring with that program. So we hope everyone gets out and is able to enjoy that.
Thanks, Grace.
Thank you so much.
Well, Jen, did you notice I've got on my black and gold today?
Yeah.
Well, it's project graduation we're about to talk about.
Yes.
And the DeKalb County High School Tiger colors. So I wanted to be all in sync with that today. I thought you were going to fuss about me not having my Christmas red. So I was going to say, I got my Tiger colors.
I made sure I wore it.
Yeah. Well, anyway, we've got two special guests to talk about two special events coming up to raise money for project graduation, the class of 2014. And first, let's talk about Breakfast with Santa. And I've got April Mason here. Good morning, April.
Good morning.
Well, we're excited. Anytime there's food involved, I love to hear about it.
Food plus Santa. Bonus.
Food plus Santa, perfect. Yes.
And that's this Saturday, right?
Yes, and we're so excited about our Breakfast with Santa. It'll be Saturday, December the 7th from 8 to 10:30, and it's at the First Baptist Life Enrichment Center. We're going to have pancake breakfast, face painting, crafts, and pictures with Santa and Mrs. Claus and the elves.
Ooh, they got the whole family, the little Santa family there.
Tickets are $5 each, and they may be purchased at A1 Hair Studio, Creative Styles, DeKalb Community Bank, Liberty State Bank, Center Hill Nursery, or at the door that morning.
Oh, so, I love the time you're having it, because if you're one of those morning people, I don't know who they are, but, and you like to get there at 8 o'clock, that's fine. If you like those not so morning people, you still serving breakfast till 10:30.
Well,
I love that.
And you can
Little
come in your PJs.
Yeah, yeah.
I can wear my pajamas?
No, you cannot
Oh.
wear your pajamas.
I still think I'm going to go shopping.
I might be able to get there, but I might be able to get there by 10 if I could wear my pajamas.
Well,
But little ones get up early, so may as well get them dressed and have come get a great breakfast.
Well, y'all are gonna get everything done that weekend. So you got Saturday morning, December 7th, from 8 to 10:30, and then the next day the holiday home tour's coming up, and Mary Lou Ball's here to talk about that.
Hello.
Hey, Mary Lou.
Good morning. Well, we've got 6 homes this year on the home tour.
I bet they're beautiful.
They are. We've got James and Tanya Sullivan, and that's one of the newer homes on the golf course. And then we've got Brad and Kim Trapp. They're off of Allen's Ferry Road. And they're going to have a photo booth and a special guest.
Oh, a special guest.
They're going to have a special guest. And then we've got the home of Steve and Sandy Hayes.
Oh.
And they've remodeled their home, so that'll be a neat home with some unique Southern charm, I'm sure. And then we've got 3 homes this year that's at Riverwatch. So that's new for us. So it's just right across the river. Or the lake over there, and not far
There are
drive at
some
all.
beautiful homes over there, so
There
that's
are,
great.
and they're all real close together there, so that'll be easy. We've got the home of David and Joan Barrett, the home of James.
We love David and Joan.
Mm-hmm. Got them. Then we've got James and Pam Hale.
Oh.
That's going to be there, and then we've got Fred and Nancy Smith.
Wow.
And so those are going to be 3 beautiful homes too. So,
Absolutely.
So all these people, they put a lot of hard work in for us, so we're so thankful for that. So y'all come out. There's going to be music. There'll be refreshments, all kinds of decorations. Just a nice time to be had. It's going to be Sunday, December 8th from 2 to 6. So.
Now, how do you get tickets?
Tickets, you can purchase tickets from any DeKalb County High School senior. You can call myself. I've got my phone number is 931-267-5541, or you can call April. Her number is 615-785-0181. or you can purchase them at Liberty State Bank, and we're going to leave some at the chamber too.
Oh, nice.
Great.
Yeah, you can purchase
Yeah.
them. And at the door,
Oh, and
the
at the door.
tickets will be for sale at the door, so you could go to any one of these homes that day and just purchase
Wow.
it then.
Well, thank you
Yes,
so
right.
much. I'm looking forward to that.
Yes, we were on the.
We
tour
did
of
that
homes
when
You
you
did it for us a couple years ago.
Yeah, and so now it seems so relaxing. Like, oh, I definitely need to go because now I know the perspective when you say people put time and effort into it, and
And you and I went together looking at the homes one year. Remember that? Wasn't that fun?
beautiful, and it gives you enough time to incorporate some of those great ideas that you might see. Just
It really does. It really does. So y'all come out and support us.
Oh, we hope you have a great turnout. Thanks for being here.
Thank you.
Now, I want to quickly mention the Christmas parades are coming up and some of the things to do at the same time. Saturday, December 7th, of course, is a Smithville Christmas parade. Lineup is at 11 a.m. at the Smithville Elementary. Parade begins at 1 p.m. and it's sponsored by the Smithville Volunteer Fire Department. And then, Jen, before or after the parade,
Yes.
you can go shopping downtown or all around Smithville, you know.
all of the downtown merchants are up for that parade. That's an awesome time to be out poking around, seeing what you can get.
Well, or you can go to the 4th Annual Christmas Bazaar
Yeah.
over at the DeKalb County Complex from 8 to 3, and you'll find all kinds of homemade goodies and skincare products and hair bows, home decor, lots of things.
They kind of have booths, so there's different businesses that will be there at the complex. So it's not just one company giving lots of having lots of options. It's kind of neat to go around, and might be someone from selling Avon, somebody else selling something
kinds
else,
of
all
stuff,
kinds
yeah.
of great stuff.
Well, we appreciate Smithville Review for getting this together, and they host that. And then, if you've got a float in the Smithville Parade,
Yes.
all you got to do for Sunday is drive down to the Alexandria Parade. Lineup is at 1:30 on the Jim Curtis Highway. Parade begins at 2 p.m. And I talked to them yesterday. They just said, show up. Now,
Yeah.
if you want to call City Hall, you
Yeah.
can and get information, 529-2171, but just show up and get in line. It'll be lots of fun.
Oh, the Alexandria Parade is fabulous. They really roll out the red carpet. Get
Oh
it?
yeah!
Red, Christmas red.
Uh-huh. Oh, that was so bad. But anyway, we got a smile out of Graydon over there. Yeah. Well, our county mayor Mike Foster wanted me to mention about the Imagination Library. Kathy, you probably could tell more about that than me.
Well, the Imagination Library is a great program. It's sponsored by the state, and also the county pays a portion of the books. And it's for children from birth to their 5th birthday. And the only thing we ask them to do is they need to sign up. They need to fill out a form.
And that's easy to do, isn't
It's
it?
easy. They can come by the library and do that. We have forms also at the other 2 libraries.
This
And
isn't a
county
5-page form, is it?
No, it's just a little form with
Little
address,
bit.
birth, and I mean just simple things.
Yeah.
And you can turn it back in. I do the database at the library. The only thing that we ask them to do is that if they change their address, they need to come by the library and let us know so that we can change the address in the database, because they will not be delivered otherwise. So, and they are free books. The children love to get the books. It is in their
Yes.
name. They go to the mailbox and the books.
Do they come every...
They come once a month.
Once a month.
Once a
Oh,
month.
my goodness.
And they're
about
age
the kids?
appropriate.
I know.
So
Wouldn't you love that?
So-
So, yes, come into the library, or you can go to the county mayor's office and sign up. And like I said, this is totally free, and it's a free
Yep.
gift for your child every month. So all the way up to 5 years
Yes.
old. So anyway, get signed up today. Now, I'm really excited about what's coming up.
This is going to be a great event. Thursday, December 12th. We are doing a first annual Rockin' Around the Angel Tree.
And the TCB head,
Is here to talk about it.
Well,
Tim
good morning.
Caldwell.
Good morning, ladies.
Yeah.
Good morning.
Like I said, you guys hit the nail on the head there. December the 12th, 7 to 9 p.m. at the DeKalb County Complex. Just wanted to raise a bunch of money for all the the kids on the Angel Tree. There's so many kids that's left at the end of the year. But so we're trying to nip that in the bud. We're going to have all
That's
kinds of great
awesome.
singers. We've got
I
Brad
cannot
Hennessy.
believe this list. Some
Brad
of the
Hennessy,
performing-
Jamie
Oh.
Noakes, Rhonda Harpole, Sabrina Kersey. I think she might be related to you.
I might know her.
Demetra Savage, and and then we're going to do a rockabilly Christmas show at the end of the.
Oh, I love rockabilly.
Is that fun or what? I love that music, and I love every time that there's a new rendition of a song that gets converted
And if we
into
can-
it. Oh, I love
We can
it.
talk Dale Carroll coming in and doing the "All I Want for Christmas Is a Belly Button Ring" song.
Oh,
Hey,
Dale. Oh, we want Dale.
Here it comes.
We want Dale.
But you know, there's no minimum donation. You know, all the funds that goes toward this will be going toward the angel tree. You know, so.
So when you come, you don't really have a ticket. You just make a donation.
There's no minimum donation or anything. Just give what you can. Any of my musician friends out there, you know, if you guys want to come out and support this, and you can get with me if you want to make a donation or something like that. You know, so. It's going to be a fun evening. So.
Well, I was talking to Tim a few weeks ago, and I said, well, we ought to do a little preview show here. Tom could sing since he's already here filming, and Tim could play. And then I talked to Tom, and he's like, no, I've got to run the camera. But you know what I'm thinking? I'm thinking I can run that camera.
Suzanne can run the camera.
What do you think?
I think we've got him in a corner.
Now, I'm going to go run the camera, and we're going to get a preview.
I love it.
Oh, yeah. All right, here we go.
All right.
Tom, you willing? All right, get your heads off.
All right.
All right.
So while they're getting set up, I'm going to say just a couple words about the angel tree. What we know is that Laura Stone heads this up, has for many years. This particular charitable organization services only DeKalb County children ages 12 and under. If you're interested in actually shopping for the children, you can stop by any bank. They have lots of tickets still available. I hear that they last count they had over 300 children that they were still hoping to find a sponsor or a host. And so these funds will go toward helping everyone in DeKalb County have a Merry Christmas.
And what we don't accomplish this year, hopefully we set our goal. But I want this to be an annual event, and maybe do it a little earlier next year, so there's nobody left on that tree.
Right,
So.
that's right.
We'd like to see it grow, and of course, this year we kind of did I guess kind of put it together at the last minute, and I know a lot of the angels have already been purchased for, but there'll still be several that won't, and I know I saw I believe a Facebook post yesterday where there were still 300 or more left, so that's a lot of kids that may or may not have something for Christmas. So as Tim said, come out, no minimum donation. If you got 50 cents in your pocket, I know the good Lord will bless it in His way, and we'll have a
Every
good
little
time.
bit helps. So.
Absolutely. I like this seat. I think I'm on.
I know.
Suzanne looks. She looks great up there behind the camera, and
This is good.
I get to sit down for a minute. I like it.
I feel like.
This singing stuff, I got a good Suzanne story pertaining to this, because Suzanne was one of the people that worked with me a whole lot when I was young and was really shy and quiet and nervous and
unbelievable.
Wow.
And
Very quiet.
When did that happen?
we'd be at church and she'd have me singing a song and I'd just be so nervous and I could just have to move, walk, do something, and Suzanne's always like, you got to stand still. I can't stand still, Suzanne. I can't do it. So but she was always very positive influence for me as far as the music goes, and I'm always thankful for that. And anytime I get up on a stage and I know Suzanne's there, I still can't stand still.
We know that Elvis runs through your brain.
Right.
That's right.
Channel my inner Elvis here. So we singers don't do well early in the morning. But,
Actually, Suzanne can actually channel some inner Jerry Lee Lewis too. I've actually heard.
Oh yes.
yeah. Is that what's coming up next? Coming up next on the Chamber Chat. No. All right, give me something here. Now this is again, we're going to do a rockabilly part of the show, and hope everybody come out, and hope this don't scare you off.
No,
You ready?
I'm sure not.
I will have a blue Christmas without you. I'll be so blue just thinking about you. I don't know what to do with my hands. Decorations of red on a green Christmas tree won't be the same, dear, if you're not here with me. And when those blue snowflakes start falling, that's when those blue memories
Yeah.
Lost the cameraman.
Well,
Thank you very much.
oh my gosh.
That was
Standing
incredible.
room only.
But I gotta tell ya.
predicted.
Earlier, before we got on air before you got here, Jen, he can do that in Porky Pig's
He
voice
can.
too. Yeah, it was awesome.
All right, bring him back.
Well,
Thank you, Tim. Oh, it's going to be fabulous. I just know it.
Next month we'll do that in Porky Pig, right?
No.
Well, if that wasn't enough, Tim, thank you so much.
thank you.
And
Oh,
thanks
I
for
love-
pulling this great event together
Yes.
for a really great cause.
Oh, it's going to be so much fun. And then, they're also going to have the Nutcracker performed by the Dance Theater of Tennessee coming up at the
next
county
week.
complex.
That's right.
Yeah, December
And I hear
21st.
tickets are going really fast. So if you were planning on going, get your tickets now. Do not wait till the last week because they're really going
When they're
fast.
sold out, they're sold
So,
out.
and that's December 21st. That's the last Saturday before Christmas.
Uh-huh.
Should be a great thing. 7 p.m. Just one viewing. Limited amounts of seats are available. So tickets are $15 and can be purchased at the community center or call Jessica at 615-440-3614 to get your tickets.
Oh, yes, and she's waiting to get that call. Okay, now, Kathy Hendrickson, let's get back to you and talk about the Justin Potter Library updates.
well, good morning, Susan.
Good
Thanks for having
morning.
us here this morning. A lot of things going on at the library. Of course, it's hard to believe it's December and at the end of the year, but we have several events coming up. The FCC LA Storytime will be on Saturday, December the 7th, from 10 until, to whenever. It's usually about an hour, hour and a half for children 3 to 10 years old. And so everyone's welcome to come out for that. We are having Christmas on the Square in conjunction with the chamber. So that'll be the 5th, and it'll be at 6 o'clock with Snowbird and Santa immediately afterward. We are having a basic computer class. We had one a couple of weeks ago, and that was such a good turnout to that. They wanted another one, so this will be Monday. This will be this Monday, December the 9th, from 10 until 12. And it's really on basic Word, how to, just computer functions.
How to
Cut
get
and paste,
started.
Cut and paste, the little simple things that you don't think about that you have to do every day. So seating is limited for that, so they need to call the library to reserve a seat, and it's 597-4359. We are showing the animated children's classic, The Wright Brothers. The homeschoolers have been doing one of the classics each month, and but it's open to anyone that wants to come, their children, and it's generally geared, I think, 3 to 8 year olds, something like that. But it is an animated classic, and afterward there is lesson plans to go with that. So they get to learn a little bit about it. I think before it starts, they ask them some questions. Do you know anything about this person? And a lot of the kids know things. Then after they say, okay, what did you learn from this? And then they have lesson plans for that. So that will be Wednesday, December the 11th at 10 a.m. So call to reserve a seat for that.
I think the Wright brothers just their flight just celebrated 100 years.
Well,
so that's and this month was when they had their flight.
So that's kind of in conjunction with
very.
that. So see
no
there?
wonder they picked it.
Time
This
appropriate.
is very timely.
Time appropriate. So they will be doing that. We are having 2 book signings. We have so many talented authors, and we've had 2 in the last months past. But on Friday, December the 13th, at the Alexandria Library from 2 to 4, Rhea Baker will be signing her new book.
It is fabulous.
Yes, you don't
Rhea
have to
is
be an eagle to fly.
She's talented.
She's so
So
talented, but it's
she-
a very inspiring,
It is.
inspiring story, inspiring kind of a devotional type book about different folks who were unexpected winners.
So she's,
And it's a beautiful story.
It is, and I mean, she was mayor of Alexandria for 7 years, and I didn't know she was an accomplished artist, and she's an
Oh, yes.
author, and she won the Tennessee Press Association Humor Column Award in 2000. So we're looking forward to Rhea being at the Alexandria Library from 2 to 4 on December the 13th. And you need, if you want any more information on that, you can call the Alexandria Library at 529-4124 or Justin Potter Library at 597-4359. Our book sale starts. It seems like we just closed the other book sale. It's time for another one, and it'll be January the 11th, and it runs through February the 1st. So we've got a back room full of books right now, stacked almost to the ceiling, and so we do take book donations, and we do ask that the books be in good condition, no textbooks, and no encyclopedias or magazines, please. So that'll be coming up in January. And effective the end of this month and the first part of January, we will have new operating hours for the county libraries. So we're revising some of the hours and the days to better serve the community and their needs, and it's kind of based on demand. So for more information on that, you can check with the library. We will have those posted, and you can go to our website, which is DeKalbLibraries.net, and find out more information. And we will have holiday hours, so we will be closed some during the holidays. So check with that or call the library for further information on that.
Ah, neat.
Yeah,
So,
that's great. Lots of great things going on at the library.
Well,
as
I do want to mention one other book signing. I
Oh,
forgot
yes,
this.
the other book.
Well, on Saturday, December 14th at 10 o'clock, author Bill Conger
Another local.
Mr. Bill
will
from
be signing
DeKalb
his
West
book,
School.
Rejoice in the Lord Always, the Jeff Hillman story. So it's a story of a boy's courageous battle with Rye syndrome. So this is a wonderful book, and so come by and see Bill at our library on the 14th at 10 o'clock.
Ah, sounds fun.
I think that if Bill ever took an X-ray, they'd be like, "Where are his lungs?" Because his heart is like it takes up the whole space in
what
that
a sweet
chest.
thing to
He
say.
is a great person, and I'm sure that this book. I'm looking forward to reading it. I haven't read it yet, and it seems like a great story.
Thanks, Kathy.
You're welcome.
Well, I just want to quickly remind everybody, we're getting toward the end, but about the opportunities to help out this Christmas season. The Friends of DeKalb County Foster Children, they're in need of donations. So stop by, FZ
Annette?
Webb and Sons gift
Annette
store.
Greek,
Yeah,
Annette
Annette
Webb
Greek.
and Sons.
And talk to Annette, and you just make a check out to the DeKalb County Foster Children's Fund. That's hard to say.
And if you haven't been in Webb's the gift store side or the drugstore side, but if you have not been in Webb's lately, I feel certain that you would be able to pick up at least 5 Christmas gifts that
And they're
you didn't
very
know were
unique
in
too.
there.
They're not just what
Beautiful.
you normally get just anywhere. They're
So don't
incredible
just
ideas.
plan on dropping off an envelope.
Yes.
Make sure you spend some time.
There's
poking.
special gifts there for
Yeah.
everyone.
Well, I think there's 60 foster children right now that are in need. You know, that they have to have Christmas gifts. We don't want any children to go without gifts. So,
Right.
So, and there's so many different ages of these children. Don't bring gifts by so much as they need the money. So
Yeah,
just
they
drop that
they
by.
actually work directly with the children and buy things very specifically for them.
And then we've already been talking about the DeKalb County Angel Tree Project that our show is going to be for, that we were talking about this
On the
morning.
12th, that's right.
Yeah, and there's still so many angels left on the trees.
And all the banks have them. So if you're just in the bank, just pick up a couple. The gifts need to be back by this Friday, though. So we're
Yes.
getting down to the wire so that they get their gifts by Christmas.
And if you don't have time to go shopping, you can drop off just again some donation, and then they'll go. Somebody will go shopping for you. So do that. And then we don't want to forget our senior angel tree.
Do you know this is a Leadership DeKalb class project that was started in 2010, the class of 2010, and it is to focus on not just youth in the community like the angel tree, but the senior angel tree identifies older DeKalb Countyans who are in need, who also we want them to have a great Christmas as well. So starting through, it's already been going on for about a month, but through this Friday, you can also pick up your senior angel tree from DeKalb Florist or Creative Styles. Again, you could give a donation, and for more information, call Tawana Green at 931-235-3853, and we're making sure that even the seniors have a Merry Christmas.
Absolutely. Now, Jen, let's finish up with some Leadership DeKalb news.
Well, we had a great session starting off with the prayer breakfast, of course, which we've already talked about. But we then continued on and we talked about resources and the leadership skill of resourcefulness, which we thought was pretty appropriate, seeing as, you know, our tax cards have just come out and we know what the government, it's a great opportunity to actually see what our local government does with our taxes and some of the other sources in our community, Department of Human Services and USDA and the Smithville Housing Authority, UCHRA, lots of different agencies in our community reach out and help provide resources to our community. And we also had a very special treat of a regional resource the new president at Tennessee Tech University. President Oldham came and spoke not only to the class but also to Board of Education folks and county commissioners. So we had a great session. Want to say a big thank you to Mike Foster and the DeKalb County government for hosting us that day, and the Smithville Review and DeKalb Farm Bureau for being our sponsors for lunch.
Oh.
It was a terrific day.
Oh, I know you had a great time. I missed being there. I was cleaning up from prayer breakfast and running around there and getting everything back. But
Yeah. We muddled
I was
through.
just out shopping or something. Yeah.
I had to call Sean. I had to call Sean Jacob. Sean, come help me. Suzanne's ditching on me. No.
Well, I'm sure he came to the rescue.
He did. Sean's
Oh.
great.
Well,
So-
next month, I think we'll be here on the second Wednesday.
Yes, because the first Wednesday is the New Year.
Yeah.
So happy New Year to everyone,
Yeah.
and don't tune in.
Don't
to
tune
find
in.
us.
Yeah, we won't be there.
We will not be here.
Yeah, but we're looking forward to that program, and I'll be announcing our new 2014 board members
Yes.
and our retiring members, and I'm excited about the new ones coming on, and I know I'll still hang out with all the guys that are going off, but I love them all. But I want to say the Chamber wants to help promote your news or special events. Hey, Timmy, can I get some background music while I'm doing this? I mean, really, that would be a big waste of talent right now. I don't know, just anything, just a little
A
background
little,
music.
your favorite Christmas carol.
Yeah, anything.
Lord.
Maybe I should have written you a note or something. Yeah, there you go. The Chamber wants to help promote your news or special events. I love this.
This is beautiful.
Could you come every month? Please call our
Mood
office
music.
at 597-4163.
Because if we missed your event, it was not intentional. We just
It's
didn't have
because we just didn't know. Yeah. The music didn't help that part. But thank you to my co-host, Leadership DeKalb Director, Jen Sherwood, and to co-host, Kathy Hendrickson, and our special guest this morning. We appreciate the special music we had. Tim
Yes.
Caldwell, Tom Duggan. Oh,
They showed us up. Now everybody be like, next
what you doing
month.
next month? Okay. We got Tom every month, and we can bring Tim.
Yep.
And we're grateful for WJLE and DTC TV for sponsoring our Chamber Chat program. We especially appreciate our listening audience. And from all of us here at the Chamber Chat, Merry Christmas, everyone.